election's around the corner, and you know it's going to come up over drinks. Shouldn't you have something to say? Now, what if the talk is about taxes? Here's a not-so-fun fact. The federal government collected about $220 billion in taxes last year. So in the campaign, each party is going to pitch a different approach to fine-tuning who pays and how much. Now, the Conservatives preach tax cuts. They trimmed the GST, they cut corporate taxes, and they plan to cut the small business tax rate. They've also doled out billions in tax credits and popular childcare benefits. They allowed retired couples to split pension income and then gave younger couples with kids a similar income splitting deal. And they also doubled contribution limits for tax-free savings accounts. But the Tories don't just want to be seen as tax cutters. They want to cast their opponents as would-be tax raisers. And the NDP does vow to hike most corporate taxes, although they would give small business a break. They cancel income splitting by parents, but maintain it for pensioners. And Tom Mulcair says he'd leave income taxes and the GST completely alone. So what about the Liberals? Well, they would scrap income splitting too, and they'd leave corporate taxes and the GST completely untouched. Now, the centerpiece of Justin Trudeau's tax plan is a higher income tax rate for the wealthiest Canadians, so those making $200,000 or more. And then on the other hand, he'd reduce taxes on earnings for those making about $45,000 to about $90,000. As for the Greens, their plan is very similar to the NDP's, though they'd consider both a GST hike and a tax on estates worth $5 million or more. So, income splitting for parents from the Conservatives, corporate tax hikes from the NDP, and a high earner tax increase and middle earner tax break from the Liberals. Those are the big items. Need a quick fact to mention between sips? Note this on your napkin. Last year, the feds took in more than $130 billion in personal income tax alone.